The boy punctured the gunpowder inside the firecracker and poured it all into his father's urn. It exploded instantly. His father's set of Russian nesting dolls also became his favorite toy. There were lots of them, and they were fragile, perfect for feeding his obsession with blowing things up. After he ran out of things to explode at home, he turned his attention to the toilet. Still unsatisfied, he moved his operations up to the mountain. One day, a rich man passing by was suddenly hit with the urge to pee and rushed up the hill to find a spot with good feng shui. Little did he know, the boy had already planted a landmine right under his feet. The explosion went off perfectly, but it landed the boy in a mental institution. He spent 20 years there. Just before he was released, the director gave him a full-body exam and, based on some mysterious evidence, concluded that Carlson had African blood. To prevent him from becoming a threat to society, the director went as far as to castrate him. Oddly enough, that only made Carlson more focused on his passion for explosions. With nowhere else to go, he took a job at a nearby munitions factory, finally doing something he truly loved. But soon, the Spanish Civil War broke out, and even factory workers couldn't focus on their jobs. One of his co-workers was a radical determined to overthrow the dictator. He tried to convince Carlson to join him at the front lines. Carlson didn't talk much, but he knew war meant more explosions. So, he boarded the train to the front with his co-worker. On the battlefield, Carlson proved to be great at blowing things up. Hillsides, bridges, wherever there was a blast, Carlson was there, smiling. But eventually, even the thrill of war grew dull. One day, after lighting a fuse, he suddenly felt empty inside. He tossed away the match and wandered aimlessly onto a bridge. Hoping to hitch a ride, he waved down a passing convoy. What he didn't expect was that the vehicle he stopped carried none other than the dictator Franco himself. Annoyed that someone was blocking his path, Franco grew furious, until the bridge suddenly erupted in a massive explosion. Thinking Carlson had saved him, Franco treated him like a hero, showered him with food and drink, and even gifted him a golden pistol before they parted ways. Carlson sold the gun for travel money and eventually made his way to the United States. He found a job hauling bricks and happened to work on the construction of the Empire State Building. One day, a co-worker told him about a government project to build the biggest bomb in the world. Hearing that sent Carlson's heart racing again. He quit his job and managed to sneak into the research center. With no degree, he was stuck doing menial tasks like fetching coffee. But during one delivery, he saw a group of stressed-out scientists. They'd built the bomb, but triggering it was the problem. Carlson casually suggested connecting both ends of the atomic bomb with explosives. Oppenheimer, already overwhelmed, had no patience for a janitor talking about complex physics. Carlson calmly approached the model and began gesturing confidently. Just like that, the ignition problem was solved. Carlson became one of the key contributors to the atomic bomb and was invited to sit in the front row for the test. Vice President Truman was so impressed, he took Carlson out drinking several times. One night, as they were enjoying their drinks, Truman got an urgent call. The president had died. He had to leave immediately to be sworn in. Before leaving, he handed Carlson his favorite lighter.